dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? No. Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall underground. Underground dialogue. We gon' tell the truth, we ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are, do we bow? No. Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.
What's going on, man? It's your big brother K-Rino.
Your boy Keystone.
Y'all are tuned in to another episode of Underground Dialogue Podcast, where the name speaks for itself, man. And I guess the presence of this brother in the middle speaks for itself. You know, as y'all can see,
yeah,
he's staying here in deep thought, deep meditation, man. This is a legend times 20, and really legend is kind of lightweight. It's really not paying enough homage to this brother whose accomplishments have extended far beyond the imagination of anybody who ever thought about picking up a pen. Because number one, the pen game ain't on his level. The creativity is not on his level, and he just one of the most genuine, coldest cats I ever been around. I'm happy to call this young man my brother and my partner, the king of the ghetto, the MoCity Don.
Wrote the Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, what else?
Wrote the
you messing it up, man. Wrote the Vandross.
Yeah.
Silly D. Williams.
King of the ghetto.
Definitely the king of the ghetto.
Elvis Presley.
Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
This boy got his, man, I say, you gotta be proud of him, because he ain't take no shortcuts. Yeah. If you follow his whole situation, he had to get it from the stairs, man. He had to take the stairs to get it in. And it was nothing that was given. This boy earned every inch he took and fought for every inch he took.
Let me say his name. The one and only Mr. Zero is in the building.
There we go.
How you feeling, bro?
Man, I woke up.
Come on, man.
Like Brother Derek said, the rest is negotiable.
The rest is negotiable. God willing, man. Shout out to Brother Derek Muhammad, man.
We're gonna have him in here soon.
Keystone just said, you got it from the stairs, and really, you was living, look, he didn't get it from the stairs, he was living in a one-story. There were no stairs.
Yeah.
Bruh, what made you, I don't want to go into the generic question about what made you start liking rap or whatever. We probably have heard these stories over and over again, man. I just want to know what keeps you going in it now that you've been in it so long and you know how dirty this industry is. What keeps you going, bro?
The mortgage.
Yes, sir.
Just being honest, I don't have no love for rap no more.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I mean, I'm not finna go to work for nobody. I'm not finna go punch nobody clock.
Yeah.
So I gotta keep doing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, I made it to a point to where my bills, I never would have thought that I'd have the type of bills I have right now.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's cool when you broke and you looking at the person with the bills riding down the street.
Right.
You ain't in the car to hear that conversation.
Right.
He just, damn, every 10 minutes. Why you keep saying damn for? You get in the car, man, the mortgage 8 bands.
Yeah.
That's 8 bands.
Monthly.
Taxes is next week, they want 28 bands.
Yeah.
All you see is a 10,000 square foot house and all the cars, and you just, man, that's it. Man, look, I promise I just had waves the other day.
Yeah.
They done waved by. So I'm trying to meet my quota. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah. To whom much is given, much is required. Yeah. And so, do you attribute that to once your success started getting to where it got, that your lifestyle naturally just increases, and that makes the bills man, I gotta.
Well, I mean, I could have made a smarter decision to stay small and have more financial longevity that way.
Yeah.
But I just looked at it like, I'm not smart.
Yeah.
So I don't want to be in nothing small. And when I say nothing small, I don't mean a structure per se.
Yeah.
I mean if I feel like a diamond, then I need to be in the diamond store. I don't need to be in the sock store. So I want to be around. I want to live like a diamond. So I was like, as soon as I got a chance, and I learned how to control certain habits I may have had back then. I'm like, this I'm using for this, I can use it to do this here. Because in my mind, I'm like, I gotta live like this at least one time. And once I started living like that, I had to make a lot of sacrifices to do that. With the sacrifices that I made, it probably saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Like leaving certain habits alone that and I'm like, I can just use what I was spending on that to live with. So it's like I'm doing the same thing that I was doing. I'm just spending smarter, even though I hate it. But because I would have kept it in my pocket. But I mean, when I pull up at the crib every day, every time I go there, and I do this and I do that, I'm temporarily satisfied. You know, I'm pacified. I say I'm pacified for the moment until the verse come back.
To be honest though, I think that's more of a testament to growth, because you ain't just start doing this and getting money.
Right.
You know, how long you been in the game? 20 what?
Since '98.
Okay, so you looking at that's 26 years. You coming up on a whole 30 piece at some point.
Right.
You have had success and money for many, many years, for decades. Right. So I know everybody have made some financial mistakes.
Right.
But a lot of people don't come back from them, and a lot of people don't learn from them.
Yeah.
So the fact that you have stayed, okay, man, I got these, and you still working.
Yeah.
So if your phone wasn't ringing no more, then them bills will become a problem, man. Yeah. Did you have to kind of go through those processes to kind of figure out, well, man, I gotta, so not even just with the habits, more so with just, I gotta be smarter with how I move with my bread.
Well, I think anybody, man, when you get to a point where you have a pie and then you get down to the last 2 or 3 slices, now you wanna account for the slice of pie. Like, who ate this one?
Yeah.
Did I even eat this?
You start nibbling off that boy. Yeah. I ain't even taking them big bites no more.
Yeah. So that's what it was with me, because like you say, like I'll get I think maybe when I first started charging maybe $10,000 a show.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, rent was like $3,200.
Right.
So I'm getting 10 a show. I'm doing like 8 shows a month. So that's 80 minus 3,200.
Right.
So that's my profit. And then I'm doing like $30,000 on a habit.
Right.
Every month.
Yeah, that's strong.
And then I want a Bentley. That's another $30,000.
Yeah.
So I'm like, then I look up, it's like, I got a dope apartment, I got a Bentley, and I got $9,000 left.
Yeah.
Now I got to do 8 more shows.
Yeah. Right.
And I got all these gallons of this drink sitting over here. And then I done seen our boy, so I got about a couple of them there too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I got this, but I'm broke.
Yeah.
It looked good.
Yeah.
I'll pull out, but it's like, I'm gonna pull out the building, I'm gonna make the block, let everybody see me, I'm gonna pull right back up in the building. I ain't got gas to go nowhere.
Yeah.
But I got all this stuff I ain't supposed to have though. And I think once I got to the point to where I was like, I can trade this drink for the car.
Yeah.
I can trade this smoke for the crib. And I don't gotta rent no more. I can go buy me something.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it was just getting older, like you say, the growth. I started wanting to do more cool stuff, like, cause all I was doing was buying drugs.
Yeah.
I was buying syrup. I was buying, let me correct myself. Cause I don't want nobody to think I was doing drugs.
Right.
But I mean, I was smoking weed. I was drinking some syrup. I wouldn't know pills. I wouldn't know none of that.
But I mean, no heroin.
Yeah. I wasn't doing none of that. I wasn't doing no jaw locking. Jaw still free.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to be able to tell my auntie, come look what I did.
Man.
And I couldn't do that come look at this gallon of syrup I got.
Right.
Like, nah, come look, I have a foyer. However the white people say it.
Yeah. Let me ask you this. Once you stopped that, right? What were some of the things that kicked in physically and mentally that you was like, that you would expect that you reckon grow?
Withdrawals.
Yeah.
Man.
Withdrawals.
I mean positive wise.
No.
Withdrawals
Keep
are
it real.
positive. Withdrawals are positive because it means you ain't doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing in the first place.
Yeah.
So withdrawal is positive. But I mean, being able to have, like in a political arena, like, you know, a lot of them, they'll befriend us, and we know why they befriending us.
Right.
They want the black vote, or they want to, you know, whatever the case be. So, you know, we gonna mind them, we mind them. Oh yeah, I let my people, but your people let your people know too. So it's like, nah, I don't smell like this all the time. So now when I see the mayor, it's, hey, what's up? I ain't got to run around the corner. I ain't
Try to take you more seriously too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think people will even really take us seriously in the first place.
Yeah,
it's just, I have an audience and you want it.
Wow. Yeah.
You wanna like whoever it is.
Yeah.
You know, if you doing a feature with one of us, it's because you want our fan base.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You want a K-Rino feature? Okay, cool. Reno get on there, murder you like how he's going to do. And everybody gonna witness the murder and love it. And it's gonna pay you though.
Yeah.
It's gonna pay you. So you can't do that on your own because you don't have this man fan base.
Yeah.
So I mean the same thing with politics. Yeah, they want me because they want me to talk to MoCity. They want him to talk to South Park. You know what I'm saying? They want whoever else to talk to whoever else and just get them reelected, get them a spot, whether it's an alderman.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's captain of the neighborhood watch or whatever it is. They want you for that. So I mean, so the politics came a little easier, and that's a bag in that too.
Yeah.
And really, I guess being able to do songs, because I ain't even think I was able to do songs without being high for the longest, because I was just high.
Yeah, I get that though. Yeah.
I mean, I'm still finna smoke. Don't get me wrong, but like all day, I'm like wake up smoking, in the shower smoking. Just everything was smoking. So. Yeah, man.
I got your lungs back a little bit.
Yeah. You know, the lungs stayed pretty good because I stayed on the basketball court a lot or whatever and stay in the gym and stuff. But I mean, it was just I guess like I don't know, man. I guess like Iceberg Slim say it was a better bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was a better bag not having to do this all the time.
Yeah.
Because them 12s behind me, like, oh, I got to spray some and sit up all perpendicular, and you know, it was just a better feeling.
How good do it feel now though? When you just talk about what you just talked about having, because I followed you, man, and we were praying for you when you had to go through that situation with the pistol and stuff. How good do it feel now when you got those dismissal papers, man?
Well, man. I mean, it felt good when I got the case because I knew I was gonna have a dismissal.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like I got a dope lawyer. I do got a dope lawyer, and I guess the way how things happen, certain type of troubles don't really just hit you like that when you reach a certain type of plateau, and then you kind of got like truth on your side too. So I mean, you're gonna take a little persecution, but you ain't gonna take no prosecution.
Okay.
A lot of them didn't. Yeah, it is. A lot of them didn't do what they were supposed to do correctly. Like I'm on tape. I'm on tape. Like, hey, you mind if we search your car? Yeah, I mind. Nah, you ain't finna search mine. Oh, we're gonna search it anyway. Okay, cool. That's case dismissed right there.
No, without a doubt.
Yeah, you don't smell nothing. You wanna come be like, did you evade? Nah, I ain't evade. Something just happened to me, and y'all let it happen. So you think I'm just gonna pull over in the dark for y'all? Nah, we gonna ride up here where the lights is. I don't care what you talking about.
Let me ask you this: when they times that you got pulled over, did they know it was you? Or were the times that they did?
I mean, I don't even really think it's one of them who don't know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when it happened, I noticed it was some other officers stepped in to do everything.
Yeah.
Like the person didn't even want to
Right.
continue with it.
Right.
But I mean, it was just a crazy stop, and then it was real close to that foolishness that went on. So in my mind, you know, they got a whole lot of extra stuff on the street. Like some of them may be at me.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be at me for, you know, little dude, if you're gonna be at me, cool.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to earn this.
Right.
So you pulled me over all the way in the dark for doing nothing.
Yeah.
I'm on some. This might be that moment right here.
Yeah.
So if this is that moment, I'm getting caught with I got the burner.
Yeah.
So I'm finna use it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm riding and I'm trying to figure out, is this the police or is this the police?
Come on, man. Come on.
Because if it's the police, cool, I got bond money.
Yeah.
I got bond money, I got a good lawyer, you know what I'm saying? I got God, I'm not worried about nothing.
Come on.
Yeah.
But this might be the police though. So if this is the police, then, you know,
Let's get it on.
ain't no, but I need to watch and I need to see. And I need to see more than one car pulling up.
Yeah.
So when I seen other cars pulling up, I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go to jail. But I was prepared to die.
Yeah, no question. Man.
Yeah.
That's another thing about being in a position you're in public eye when you're known like that.
Yeah.
You got so many unknown entities that can be potential enemies.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know, and I know I've been knowing you for a long time, and I know that you have a tendency to be standoffish with certain people around like that.
Right.
And I've told people, I said, well, man, you gotta understand the position that he's in. You don't know who really love you and who really don't.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just it's a healthy paranoia to kind of be like, who is you? You know, who is you? You know, because you just don't know, man. People have assassinated or attempted to assassinate and assassinated presidents before.
Yeah.
So I'm just some dude that like to do music, and I don't know you. So did that come from what sparked that in you to always have that guard, that wall of that zero wall that everybody know you from?
I think the first time, because it came from a particular place. And this particular place was called Club Blue in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Man told me way back then, I'm fresh out of jail, it's 04.
Yeah.
I'm hot. I hate you on the radio.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm hot. And dude was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get your autograph.
Yeah.
So I say, cool. I put my head down. I pulled my Sharpie out. I like, who you want me to make it to? And I heard the click, click.
Oh man. Yeah.
And he say, make it out to the nigga who just took your chain.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, cool. I had my head down. I'm looking. All I could do was just punch real quick. And I heard the shot.
Yeah.
I ain't know what the damage was
Right.
until I guess the adrenaline went down.
Right.
But I mean, I have a lasting effect of not being able to grow this all the way because of what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was a real up close and personal
Right.
shot from a 410 gauge.
Right.
Damn.
And you ain't getting hit. You getting hit with that. You ain't getting hit with. You getting hit with that.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a lasting effect.
And they burn.
Yeah. So
Man, and see, a lot of people don't know, because I ain't know that story either, because it's like people are just living and say, oh man, roll mean, roll this, but the situation, everything is cause and effect. Everything got a root cause. Like, this is why this female might withdraw every time this particular guy comes in the room, because he did something to her when she was little.
Right.
Or this is why this might happen, because I'm having a flashback. When I get in the car, I start sweating because I had a wreck when I was, so everything is cause and effect. And I think that, people got to understand that. And
they not gonna understand it, but I mean, I see myself sometimes because I really don't like when I hear people be like, he mean, like I don't like it.
Yeah.
But then I see it.
Right.
And it's not that I'm mean. I don't know you.
Guarded.
And then you walk up, you be like, hey, how you doing? I be like, you good? Why not? You probably played with your balls.
Well, I get that. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Dug in your nose.
Look, man. Look, come on, bro.
Like,
somebody, look, please, y'all, please understand. In our field, man, we meet a lot of people, and if I do one show, man, I might have shook 89, 90 hands in a 2-hour span. Yeah. And the first thing I do when I get home, I'm washing the hell out my hands, because I ain't a germaphobe, but I'm a germaphobe at the same time. Yeah. And then once all of the pandemic and all that stuff was kicked out, I was really on one then. So I mean that's understandable. Don't be mad. I don't care who it is. If rapper, your coworker, if you reach out with an open hand and he give you a dap, man, don't be offended by that, man. Respect people's feel for how they protect themselves, man. Straight up.
I'm too in the, I ain't gonna say I'm a A-list, but I'm too in the light to be having pink eye and be having them little Nestle Crunch joints over there. You can get them Nestle Crunch joints from shaking, and then you just mess around you
never forgot you subconscious. Yeah.
And now you bumpity bump, and now you bumpity bump on the picture, and here they go. Oh man, he bumpity bump.
Right.
He bumpity bump. Yeah, he Nestle. So I don't want to be Nestle like that. And people be like, I don't know. I'm so used to, not from a fan perspective, but I mean, I'm used to people trying me. I'm used to people because that One Deep stuff I really embody. Like I have a bodyguard when I need to, like go on stage or something in a foreign place. But I mean, like, I walk around most of the time, it's just me. And people will see the lack of protection or think that there's none.
Right.
And they'll just walk up, and I'm real big on respect. Because like when that time I was telling you when I met you, I wouldn't dare say nothing. I wanted to be like, ooh, but I was just like, I got to hold what I got. So people see me, and like we might be having a heart, like a real conversation. Like, and I'm like, somebody walk up, hey man, I ain't mean to interrupt. Right. And I'd be like, but you did.
That's different.
But that's all the time.
Right.
And I don't walk around like I'm zero. I walk around, man, I'm Joseph McVeigh. So I'm not walking around like I'm a select, like I don't never walk nowhere and be like, hey, how you doing? I'm zero.
Right.
Like, nah, I'm in here to buy some drugs. Like, I'm in here to buy whatever I'm getting, apples. Seeded watermelon, seeded grapes, all this. Like I'm a shopper. And then you walk up on me, I'm like, I'm not thinking you walking up on zero. I'm like, people be walking up on people and leaving them there dead. So I'm not on no like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, I'm finna put your top row on the bottom.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, let me see if there's one coming from the back too. Like it's paranoid.
It's a level of fan etiquette that I feel people have, because I'm more personable. I'm like, hey, what's up? How you doing? But on the same token, my mind is thinking like that a lot of times because people will cross the line, especially when alcohol is involved. Especially even when they overexcited, even the ones that don't mean harm, sometimes they will cross that line. So but on the cool, I've seen you in moments, man, where you really was like really showing love and embracing with the people.
I mean, when I'm comfortable, like when I'm comfortable, like I'd rather be a hoe. I'd rather act like a hoe. Because, I mean, I'm just being honest. I'd rather be a hoe because, like, I don't know you. But after about 10 minutes, you probably my cousin or something like that.
I was about to tell you something.
I don't want to do that because I don't know how to stop. You know what I'm saying? I go in here to go drink, and then on the third one, I done paid for everybody's drinks. Everybody in here got One Deep Entertainment, hats, merch. I ain't made no money. I gave everything. I would rather be a hoe because I'm too nice. So what I'm really trying to do, I'm trying to scare you off from the offset. Hey, Ro, what's up? And I just
all right, maybe I'm going.
I want you to go. I want you to go and go. Because if you make it through that, then it's like, man, I'm about me one of these. I got you one too.
Yeah.
I don't even know you, but you gonna get one.
Yeah.
And then you know, Murder gonna get one. Reno gonna, and then if it's 4 people out there, then it's 8 of us, and I done spent $2,500.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm, like I say, with that that pie slice, I'm gonna account for it when I get home.
I ain't never know.
I took $2,500 out the house, and I came back with $25.
Yeah.
If I'd have just did for myself, I'd have came back with about $1,800.
Yeah.
But nah, me and this being nice.
Yeah.
So I'd rather be a hoe.
Man, this is one thing. When we came in and Kay was saying we were going to be interviewing you, and the thing that happened with Cat Williams, this last few moments came in, he really had me thinking about you. You and Cat, because the stories about the generosities y'all boys have, but y'all don't say shit about it.
My brain,
but y'all don't say nothing about it. Like, we talked to LD, and LD gave a story about you, man, when he came home, and I hear this constantly around everybody. And we like, where did that generosity come? Because the same thing you just said, I've seen it, and I'm from Missouri City, right? I stay 101 You came to our garage to get your hair cut way back when you was skinny zero, and you had the yellow car. And when you came in the garage, you came guarded, but then as soon as you started getting your hair cut, you was the exact same thing you just said. You just opened up to everybody in the garage. Courtney came, everybody came, and you just started just having a great time. And we just had a great time. And so I noticed that from you from Jump Street, and I figured, I always wondered, is that something that makes you guarded because you know the type of heart you have?
Well, I mean, the thing about it, hell yeah. But the thing about it though is like, I don't want that heart.
God
I mean, because what is the heart made for?
To be broken. That what Tina Turner said.
All right.
But that's a
because I can't tell you one person right now that I know personally in my day-to-day life that I've done for it that hasn't broke my heart.
Wow.
I don't know nobody that hasn't.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's heavy. Yeah.
So these people that you do so much for, man, miss doing something for them. Ain't like you ain't never did nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
So I don't want that heart. I have it, but I don't want it.
Where do you think it came from?
Hell. It had to come from hell because I naturally want to do for people because I was out there bad.
Yeah.
I slept on this. I slept under the bayou over there, and my boy Jimbo, my boy. I said this on the song way back in whatever year it was. I was hooping at the park and everybody went home. I went to the bayou and got up under there and went to sleep. Man. I was under there sleeping and he caught me coming out of there. Yeah. And he really did like, put this in your pocket. I'm finna take you down here to the post again, get you a room for a week. Yeah. And it kind of put me on my feet. Yeah. So once I started to have some stuff, I wanted to share what I had. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only reason I had that $30,000 money habit, ain't nowhere in the hell I was finna drink $30,000 worth of syrup. Yeah. And I mean, when I was broke, you're gonna go get your line, go put your ace in a 20 ounce, act like you drinking some syrup. So what you gonna do when you ain't got no financial training and you get some finance? You gonna go get more of the drugs you was getting when you was broke. Yeah. Now I'm getting a gallon. Definitely don't want to die drinking this by myself. I'm finna come recruit y'all to come die with me. Like, that's what I'm finna do. Hey, look what I got. I got a gallon. Yeah. Oh, you got a gallon? Yeah. Hold on, let me. Hey, they wouldn't even come in with shirts on. They'll just get in the car. Yeah. We ride. Yeah, we finna go over here to Pee Wee and them house. Yeah, blew up. We gonna pull up over here, Screw House. We gonna. Well, you know it. Like, everybody in the car just. We just gone. Yeah. And I could have went just kept getting my same ace and been cool. But yeah, that heart got to come from hell, man, because it always gets you messed up in a relationship. It gets you messed up in a situationship. Yeah. It gets you messed up on a cruise ship. Any kind of ship. Yeah, any kind of ship.
Championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I tell people all the time, it's it's a numbers game, and you're gonna meet so many people in life, and out of all those people you meet, it's gonna be a microscopic amount that you can really look to and say, them were some real ones. The rest of them, or most of them, are gonna be ones that burn you in the end. So it's like people just take God's natural generosity that they put in you, and they recognize it. Yeah. When they recognize it, they're gonna play on it. Yeah. So it puts you in a bad situation, but it also teaches you what they say in the church. They teach you discernment. Yeah. So and burn me once, shame on me. Shame on you. Burn me twice, shame on me. Right. So I give everybody a shot. But one thing I know, and that's why it broke your heart, because you knew the place that your intentions came from. And so it's like, man, this how you do me, or this how she do me. Right. See, look, when you was talking about back in the days when you first got out, and when I Hate You and all that was out, I remember that so vividly because, and I talk about this in my book, another shameless plug, like this. You came and got me one time on Christmas, on New Year's Eve.
You always says this.
Always stand on that, bro. New Year's Eve, because I tell us all that Ro calls you out of left field. You ain't heard from Ro since 1973, and then hey, what's up, man? I'm going to Opelousas. Come ride with me, And we went to Fort Worth, Dallas. I can't remember where it was. And man, I Hate You was popping so strong, man. It was like when Pop first got out. And man, this dude said, man, you want to do something? I was like, shit, I can do this. Man, I got on that stage for 5 minutes, bro. Yeah. I'm not expecting nothing. I'm just rolling with my little bro. This dude came to the hotel, $1,500. And I was like, what this for? Like, fool, you performed tonight, didn't you? Like I wouldn't treat it that straight out. I was like, okay. Yeah. So then he had had some dudes that wanted to do a feature with him. And they was finna pay him some bread for the feature. I'm going along for a ride. I ain't tripping. He come to the side and say, hey, man, if I get these dudes to put you on this song, I'll split the money with you. Like, I ain't ask you for all this, bro. But now, they didn't put me on the song, but I'm good. Yeah. So that's the whole thing about just the generosity that I had to disagree. I feel like it's God put that in you, but people would turn it around and turn it into something that'll make you. And what the bad part about it is, it'll make you, if you're not careful, neglect to help people who really deserve it because of what this other Negro done did to mess it up for everybody else.
And they say takers can recognize givers. Yeah. So they plot on them. But I wanted to talk because sort of the heart you have is we've sort of interviewed a lot of people from Screwed Up Click, right? Everybody sort of has the same exact story when it comes to their relationship with Screw. And it sort of has that same heart that Screw was giving everybody. Mm. You kind of possess, in
his own way.
In his own way.
It ain't the same.
I'm trying to be sound. I don't know, man. It's just I definitely can't match Robert Earl. Yeah. But I don't want that heart. Yeah. I don't know. Screw was something different. Screw was something different, man. He was a magnet. Like I don't really be drawing nobody to me like how he was. I be trying to repel.
Like bag off.
Yeah. But you know what? But people are drawn to you in a different kind because it's the music, man. It's like you got an effect on people that not many artists. And look, and I'm gonna put you in a category. Forget record sales and international pop, like a Michael Jackson, like a Tupac. The appeal, the effect that you have on people, I seen it. Yeah. The same show that I rode to him with in Dallas or wherever it was. I don't know if you remember this. After the show, Ro walked over to this area where they taking pictures, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm in the cut. I'm just chilling, big crowd of people standing around. This girl on the side, she just screaming, "Oh, baby, I love you." She say, "I'll catch a case for you, baby. I'll catch a case for you." She screamed that about 5 times. He never looked. He just like, I was like, man, what is this? Catch a case? This girl gonna run some work up the highway, get caught, do 15 years because she liked this song that he put out.
That's called I Hate You.
That's called I Hate You. But that's the kind of effect. Do you ever like think about like, man, what is it about me that I had that kind of impact on people who hear my music?
I know why that is. I know why that is because I'm them.
Yeah.
I'm them. And I mean, like, because I'm pretty sure you heard it, because being a fan of yours, I look at that the same way, except doing what you do, I understand it. So when a fan be like, man, that's what I've been wanting to say, I just don't know how to say it like that.
Mm.
So once I get up and be like, hey, man, I talk about a situation about an ungrateful person, and everybody knows one, and I get as vivid as I do, or you get as vivid as you do, them people just be sitting there like, I'm going through that right now.
Right.
Yeah. So really what I'm doing is showing them I'm not a celebrity. I'm showing them that we all on the same plane.
Right.
We all on the same playing field. Just because I'm living over here, I got the same problem you got.
Yeah.
So they drawn to me because I say a situation that's is universal. You know what I'm saying? Like stress is universal, poverty is universal.
Yeah.
Seem like today fraudness is universal. Whole niggadness is pro-universal.
Yeah.
And all you gotta do is just key in on something because I guarantee you right now, it's somebody talking about, man, I just can't get this bill paid.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what kind of made it different in the Screwed Up clique, because I ain't gonna say everybody was talking about the same thing, because they wouldn't. But like, I guess being a connoisseur of music, I could say back then when I walked in like 97, 98, it was more so, well, I ain't gonna say more so, I'll just say the common denominator was swangers, candy paint, syrup, yellow bone bitch, dope.
Yeah.
I ain't had none of that shit. I was walking. A chick wouldn't look at me. I ain't have bills to pay because I was staying nowhere. So I was talking about the poverty.
Yeah.
And that's so universal, because even people who ain't really in poverty, they think they are because they probably can't have something that they want.
Right.
Yeah.
So they think they in poverty. So they gonna come and flock to it too. Then the people who really are povertized, you know what I'm saying? The people down there right now up under, down there by Stuffed Wings under the freeway down there, and they all got cell phones and they all jamming, they streaming music. It's a different type of poverty going on. They got iPhones.
I seen it.
They fatter than me.
Yeah. But they on that. They got their tent pitched and they down there. They jamming. They jamming us.
Yeah.
And they ain't jamming none of that. This is the life. They jamming Soldier Story. They jamming. They jamming Hungry Again, man. We go down here and get something. I'm living paycheck to paycheck, trying to pay the rent.
Right.
That's what they own.
Right.
That's what they own.
That's
So,
one thing that y'all two had that's common. Like y'all both had the fearlessness to be honest. And that honesty will connect more than any kind of cap. And y'all both. That's all
your art gotta be a mirror, bro.
Yeah, you got to.
People gotta be able to see themselves in it. My favorite comedian is Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor will say stuff about himself that'll make just blow your brain. Like, man, I can't believe he told everybody he did that. It opens you up to say, all right, he's exposing that much about himself, and the people love him more for it.
Yeah.
So it make you know that I don't have to be afraid to say I was scared that time in a song. I was vulnerable that time. I cried when old girl did it. Because guess what? Just like Rose said, that person that cried, she cried, he cried, he did this, he went to jail, he was on dope, whatever it is. It's a mirror, bro.
Yeah. I remember one time when my pops died, and I had you in the car. It was right before your mama passed, And I never forget it because you got this verse where you saying, I'm walking in the rain so my tears can blend in with the raindrop.
Man.
Yeah.
I never felt that was a deep, that'll bring you in and you'll general regardless of whatever for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Not to mention that he's from a neighborhood and that we love him and proud of you like crazy. But you know what I'm saying? But that one there was a real one right there. Yeah.
I'm gonna shift gears for a second.
Let's do it.
I've
brought the show down.
I've been hearing. They already be saying, "Little bro, this music depressing."
Yeah.
We love it. I want to make the interview, but nah, it's real though. I've been hearing you saying something in interviews, man. Every time you say this interview, I'm like, "What, man?
The song,
bro. Come on, man.
I hate it, man.
What song?
MoCity Don. He been on a run lately on interviews
Right.
talking about how much he hate.
Right.
But look how many times you got to hear it.
Man, I don't care how many. Look, he ain't got to sing it. Soon as it come on.
Niggas know where this is. I pimp my pen and I get my point clear. Why niggas on the tall down? I don't know. Gotta take a trip like a Pogo on the phone. Put my photo on side. Do another homicide. 9,000 go. Big old glory. I'm just trying to get it just like Robert Ory.
There you go.
That's a microphone. You're going to hear 9,000 people saying,
Yeah.
slow, loud, and bang, and all
In
in
the
the
trunk.
Trump with the funk ain't there. So why do you hate the song, bro?
Oh, before you answer that, also, is there anybody in the back with a camcorder recording everything? Is somebody really recorded that?
Nah.
Oh.
Well, I mean, somebody was. Somebody was. The one was in the back with a camcorder. But I don't know what the one is. I don't even know
Why do you hate the song, man? Please.
I mean, because it ain't. I mean, I like subject matter,
Yeah, I got you.
and it had none.
I got you.
It was just me. It was just me. High. I mean, song cool.
Yeah.
But it was like I was really expecting it to be a song, with some fat on the brain.
Got you.
I thought it was gonna be one of them political songs. Like I knew I hate you. I ain't gonna lie. I thought I hate you was gonna get slept on because all it was R. Kelly was just singing about all this, and when a woman was fed up, and I'm like, nigga, I'm fed up. So I'm finna talk about me being fed up. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was all the women gonna hate me, so I'm gonna just wear whatever. But I really thought it was gonna be, even though they wanna follow me around the store, like I'm steal something, thinking I ain't got no dough, like I'm on something like that.
Right.
And to see that the song that I put the least effort into doing, this the one, I was mad. Cause then I was like, so I ain't have to do these other 16 damn songs. I could have just did this one song. And Jay put this out.
Yeah.
And then platinum.
Yeah.
I'm like, but I done did all this stuff. I'm over here at Mike Dean house every day. And man, if you know anything about Mike Dean house, you gotta survive.
You gotta survive.
They had animals.
Yeah.
A bird used to come take your weed. like
I bet he taught him to do that.
it was really some stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then, I'm keeping late hours. I'm trying to come at 8 at night, leave at 8 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a song today, 17 days straight.
Right.
And then to come find out, oh no, it's MoCity Don only. I'm like, man, hell with that song. Oh man. And then I like to hear it come on now. I mean, I'm finna go home in 6 months. But I mean,
But man, it's like, I think your resume says that you got way more substance than people not gonna relegate you to that one record.
Right.
But also, too, if you got some children sitting around and there's a table there, if you set a plate of donuts and you set a plate of broccoli and vegetables next to them, they gonna go to the donuts. So if that's that song that just
That's
sweet
the
to them, and
donuts.
they gonna go for it. But man, the song is so dope, man. I think a lot of times that genius gets misconstrued as having to be intricately detailed all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes genius is so simplistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all. It's like me, Murder, and Rapper K. Anytime we have one of your shows, we wait for that song to come on, especially me and Rapper K, because we always lock into the crowd reaction as soon as that beat hit.
Right.
That's what we be on, like, cause you'll be halfway, you got 20 more minutes to go, and we be like, watch when it come on. You know what I'm saying? And every time, man, it never felt, as soon as that bad boy hit, everybody just go crazy, man. And the whole crowd, the janitor singing the words in the club. Everybody know the words, man. So, you know, we just, man, we love the song, man. You keep on hating. You gonna make a song called I Hate That Song.
MoCity Don.
I hate that song.
Yeah.
For real, but no, that's cool. We got the MoCity Don himself,
Yeah,
Zero in the building. You got
Yeah, right. So I was gonna ask you, because this last time we was at this radio station, I wanted to ask you and I forgot. Nip last Victory Day, when he gave you that shout out on there. Bang that Z.
Talking about Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Make sure
Nipsey Hussle.
Gangsta Nip. Everything talking about Nip. Yeah.
What was your relationship with Nip? And then at the same time, what would you thought about that when he did that?
I mean, Nip was cool, man. Nipsey was cool. Like I had went, I can't remember what year, maybe it was 2013, 2012 or something, but the first time I even went to go and meet Gazi from Empire, I just gassed the band up. Me and Heavy and one of the homies from MoCity, BJ, you know, we shot down there.
Yeah, solid.
Just to go, we shot down there to go make his acquaintance and everything, and introduce myself. And we were on like a tour meeting people. Like, you know, we went to E40 House. You know, we was out Danny Trejo, Bash, you know, all these different people, you know, and then we go to the hood. We, you know, we back in Cali, you know, not San Francisco, we in Cali. And I'm in the wrong neighborhood.
Okay.
Because, you know, Nip and them rolling. I'm a Hoover. So I'm supposed to be out Hoover Street.
Yeah.
But Nip over here at the 60s. Or where we was. But I mean, the other Crip people was like, it's like, cuz you ain't supposed to be over there, cuz. Like like they're gonna mop you. I'm like, ain't nobody finna mop nothing with me. I'm good. And at the end of the day, it's Nipsey Hussle. He was already like the young Snoop. Not even just looking like Snoop. He was already running stuff, and he was already
trying to bring the gangs together.
Yeah, he was doing that. He already had a couple businesses going. He was already on this Black Unity. So I pulled up on him, and we go over there. Me, Heavy, Slim Thug, and we made that Go Long song. So we did the Go Long song, and it was cool. Like, you know, it was kind of like an insider joke. You know, I play too much when I get mad at people. So I'ma just say we did this song about somebody we knew. That was kind of like almost in the vicinity. So, and I was like, man, what that nigga, tell him Go Long. You know what? That sounds like a song.
That's the title.
So we started doing the song. And you know, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? We locked up. I dipped. He dropped the song a little bit after that. And then he started to blow up. Like blow up, you know, dating Lauren London. And then when that sipping that Clico, banging that Zero, and I was like, oh, that's dope.
Man.
I was like, that's dope. And I was like, man, I need to get another song, cuz. And then and as soon as I said it, they were showing him getting gunned down like the same week. So, I mean, you know, Nip was cool. When he came down, he was doing his House of Blues tour. He had reached out like, hey, man, tell Roy I want him and Slim to come do Go Long. But then, you know, the other dude was going. So, of course, scratch that. So I went, I checked the show out. I got to dap him up. You know, we didn't get to hang out and nothing like that, man. But I mean, he was the same dude you saw on all those interviews. Like
Yeah.
he was the same dude. Dude was authentic.
Yeah, I went out there to just to visit the mural, and we was all going all around. You know, now Rolling 60s is sort of like a tourist. 60th Street is sort of like a tourist spot.
Yeah.
But it's like a million little nips out there now.
Yeah.
They all like the inspiration that he gave to that neighborhood.
Mhm.
They all like little nips. They all sound like all talk to him, all black power, all unified. It was
He
crazy.
planted the
Yeah,
seeds.
yeah.
You know, Pac even said that, like, y'all kill me, but it's gonna give birth. I'm gonna give birth to a million me's, pretty
Yeah.
much. You know, Ice-T said on what's that? I can't say there'll be another one after me. So you can kill a man, but you can't kill an idea.
Right.
The idea is eternal, man. Especially once the seed been planted in the people, man. Let me ask you a question, man, because you know people ask me this, so I gotta ask it, man. Like, how many albums do you got? Because I ain't trying to start no mess, but the people always say, I know I got a lot of music. I know you got a lot of music. Now, I'm not talking about library, because I can't touch you on library. There's a difference between library and catalog.
Yeah.
Catalog is what you done release. Library is what you got put up.
Yeah.
He got music.
He got
that,
I heard he don't never put out shit.
I ain't even close.
Yeah.
How many albums have you dropped, or do you know the number?
Well, I mean, they like to say that it's 24 studio albums. That's what they like to say.
That's more.
But it's like on the studio album side, and I think they were just kind of like the stuff that really got critical acclaim.
Yeah.
But like if you count from Fisher Boy and everything in
That's
between,
Whatever
It's
was
a-
released is
it's
an
a-
album to me.
it's a couple of things that I don't think is an album.
Yeah.
Like I know that Zero's Underground Railroad was just some stuff they put together.
Okay.
But I mean, you know, like a lot of that was real. So if you're gonna say really how many albums, I think the last count was like 32.
Yeah. That's
And then you got stuff like MoCity Players mixtape, Elvis Presley mixtape,
Yeah, that's
5200
That was
mixtape.
hard.
You know,
that count to me.
Yeah, I got that in the truck.
like the unmixed mixtape. You know, yeah, it was a whole lot of stuff, man. And then but then you got albums like Kings of the South, me and Flip. That was an album.
That count to me. All that count.
Oh, yeah, that's a count.
That count.
You know,
Compilate
everything from-
anything that you actively did and worked and put it out. That count.
Yeah. So it's like they say 24, but it's 32 of those. And then the library is that's over 2,000. So
Yeah, and I think we said it the last time we interviewed you. So you like the H-Town rap version of Prince. You know what I'm saying? When it come to vault and library, just having all that music, man. That's amazing. That's the one thing that I wish I don't have. Anything I make, I
You put it out, yeah.
put it out.
But Face do that too.
Yeah. Your face be sitting on stuff too, man. But like, so do you like? Because I know a lot of times people that have library, they have it in their mind like, I didn't put these songs out for a reason. Is that the case with you, or are you like, well, one day I will get around to messing with that stuff, or you're just like, I made it, this ain't finished, I didn't like this when I finished it?
Well, I mean, I do mine like a little different. Like before I got to rap a lot, I used to do 3 records in a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And start going down on one, I release another one, which will bring the other one back up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then once I got to rap a lot, Jay was kind of like, well, yeah, go over here. We want to do 1 record a year. And I was like, why the hell would I do that?
Yeah.
And he was like, man, starve them out a little bit, make them wait, and then hit them with the shock theory. So I was like, all right, cool. So once I got into doing that, I mean, I wasn't making I didn't really understand why, because I was always getting the same amount of money.
Yeah.
But when I got to the CEO position and I started putting out music on my own, it was kind of like I put out a record and I'm not getting the artist pay no more. I mean, even getting everything.
Line share.
Yeah. So then it's like I put out Drinking and Driving. Whatever year that was, 2016 or something. I put that out and it did good. Like I think the first check I got, like I put it out maybe it was June, and I think skip July, August, the first check came.
Yeah.
And this is like my first rap check.
Right.
This is my first rap check, $53,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the check the next month was $45,000.
Yeah.
Then I started posting a lot. The check the next month was $50,000.
Shot back up on them.
Yeah. And I didn't have to waste none of my music that I would have put out in the next 6 months because drinking and driving was still doing what it was doing. So once the check got down to like 20 or 15,000, I started prepping for the next release.
It's burning out. Let me go on, come over. See, and that's the thing, that independent grind, because what you mentioned was that little 3-month time span from the time you release the album independently. You gotta wait 3 months before that first one come in. That first one gonna always be fluffy. That first one gonna be fluffy. Then after that, you gotta put. So yeah, but that's I guess that's the vantage point that Jay was seeing it from. Milk that bad boy. I remember when Thriller came out with Michael Jackson. Every song on that album was a single.
Right.
And so they was releasing a record on the radio and let that bad boy just get all the life that it could get out of. Now we finna put out Beat It. Willie Jean and rolled it out. Now Beat It. Now we gonna put out Thriller. Now, so that the same principle was in place in rap too. But it's just a little different because of that underground. How have social media like changed that for you as far as being a CEO now? How you navigate your label and your hustle with the implementation of the social media grind?
Barely. I don't post a lot. I don't post a lot. I post some jokes. I post a snippet every now and then, or I post a flyer for a concert or something. But I mean, it don't really take too much. But once I'm locked into, all right, I'm gonna release this on this date, then I'm gonna, I'm not gonna overdo it, but I'm gonna put out. If I got 4 weeks to promote, I'm probably gonna post 3 times.
Still killing.
Cause what I post is gonna be so meaningful. And then if I put the music on there, I'm gonna choose one of the best parts to put on there. You know what I'm saying? It's like on Wolf of Wall Street, but when he said, "Sell me this pen," and couldn't nobody sell the pen to the one dude who's like, "Write your phone number. I need a pen." There it is. So I'm walking around saying, hey, write your phone number down. I need a pen. All right, cool. Well, let me say this pen, and then you can write the phone number down. So I'm just being a double hustler.
I was gonna ask you that too. You sort of kind of answered the question I was gonna ask, but I still gonna ask you because I remember when Muhammad Ali came out. Classic, let me tell you, classic. And then you had right at that time you had put out another CD with Mike D, and I was wondering, I was like, Ro is really pumping this Muhammad Ali, but that the Mike D one, not really too much at all. You know what I'm saying? So I was wondering, I was like, why would you promote so much of that? But then you just kind of sort of just answered the question because when you own it all, I'm gonna put my focus in what I own.
Well, nah, that ain't it. It's just what do they call Southwest Digital now? They just did some fuck business.
Oh, so okay, so because that album was a classic with one you and Mike D.
I don't care. They did fuck business.
They did fuck business.
They did fuck business, and over at the Empire, like I'm my own boss. I mean, that's a distributor. You know what I'm saying? So is that situation with School the Hard Way, but they play the game with the paperwork. And I mean, it's so easy to make a song. And I mean, I wanted to put the record out there at the same time, but once they started playing games and they tried to do the 52 fake, all right, cool, go and put it up. I'm not pushing it though. I'm not gonna push it. And I understand that I'm gonna be the one with the more followers. So once I do this here, I'm finna do this here for y'all to give us these crumbs. Nah. So what the thing is, To the Hard Way is a dope album. But the thing about owning it is, I think the threshold was what? Drop it with them and then let them be exclusive for 6 months. So we just gonna drop that thing over with some new songs on there. And get you to the hard way, the way it's supposed to go,
Yeah.
without somebody doing FBB on there, fuckboy business.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And that's a key point too, because it the way you explain that make you understand. Okay, well, all these years of going through everything you went through, now you know the business side.
Yeah.
We come in as rappers, all we want to do is rap.
Right.
All I want to do is rap. But one thing about that, boy, the business will make you learn it.
Yeah.
It's gonna force you to learn it.
Yeah.
You know, but so your label, you've been running your label for how long now?
I say 2016 to now.
I know that you is Lolita Monroe. That's your only artist.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you looking to like sign other young artists coming in? You just what made you say I'm gonna rock with her? Because like I said, because I know how you are. So for her to even get pulled in, what did you see in her that make you say, all right, come on, let's get it on?
Well, I mean, at first she was willing to listen. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying? And then the thing about me, I hate people that don't listen.
Yeah.
Like in my everyday life, I can't rock with you. You're not listening to me. So like with her, she was willing to be. I guess at the time I said like she was willing to be molded, if I can say that. Because if I'm gonna do something on One Deep Entertainment, I'm not finna put out the coochie pop music. I'm not finna put out the bank robbery music. I'm not finna put out. I want to put out, like, I'm conceited. I want to put out all things zero.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if you on One Deep Entertainment, you got something in common with me.
Yeah. Right.
Because I thought this was like the smartest hustle in the world. If I already have 800,000 followers here, 600,000 here, 300,000 here, like just over $1 million with all three of these things, and I got even more of a following, just period. So if you come out and you sound like me, it is so easy to promote you because all I got to do is just tell my people. And now, the second coming of me.
Yeah. Baby roll. Come on now.
There it is.
Yeah.
So
Minus roll.
she come out, only thing different, she got breasts. So she doing her thing, and she sounding like me. So all the road heads is like, oh nah, we want this too.
Yeah.
So I figured it would be easy to promote her because she come on snapping and doing everything like how I was doing. And she come out the gate snapping. She come out and she had a star-studded Texas list on her first release.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Killer Colleon was on there.
Right.
Kiki was on there. Propane was on there. And she on there eating. I was on there. She on there eating a whole lot too.
Yeah.
She did her thing.
Holding on.
And I didn't sign though, because I said that a long time ago. I would never sign an artist. I didn't sign Lolita Monroe.
Yeah.
What I did was, I let her do her own thing on One Deep Ladies.
Yeah.
So it's One Deep Entertainment, but that was One Deep Entertainment / Ladies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole nother record label.
Yeah.
It's still
cool
under mine,
too.
but it's me. You know what I'm saying?
It's cool too that I like to see people who have label. I like to see them empower artists instead of trying to enslave.
Right.
Don't enslave, empower.
Right.
And that's a big thing to me. But you just said something that I hear a lot of people who have had labels for years say is that one of the main things, and just let this be a lesson to anybody who listening, is y'all artists have to listen, bro.
Yeah.
Quit coming in thinking that you know everything and you coming in under somebody who have already been there, done that, walked down these road. It amazes me how somebody who have never planted their feet solid on the ground, ain't got no shoes on, gonna come in telling somebody who done been to the mountaintop how to climb up the mountain.
Yeah.
So I mean, y'all lose a lot of opportunities like that. Let me ask you this: what was your favorite era of Houston rap? You've been doing this thing a minute now, so you done seen it all. What was your favorite era of Houston rap?
My favorite era, I feel like I wasn't a part of. My favorite era was like right after Screw Pass, when the camera was on us.
Yeah.
And everybody was getting a deal.
Yeah.
I didn't pop off until 04. But this was right around, 2000.
Yeah.
And then, Paul, Chameleon, Slim, all this shit was going on. Like, Key was doing this thing with, I think it was Universal at the time, maybe it was something like that. But I mean, I wasn't really a part of this. I still was, I was, but I didn't have no deal.
You was coming.
I was coming, like I was straight profit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was straight profit, and I helped to write a Big Mo record at the time, City Serve and all that. But I mean, I didn't pop off per se until I got out of jail in 04 with I Hate You. And when I popped off in 04, I wasn't even out of jail long enough to even see what popping off was.
Right.
I went right back to jail in 05 for a drink case, and went right back in 06 for another year, fighting the case from 05.
Yeah.
So within all these times, how got killed. I was out on bond for that. So it was just like, I want to say 2000 to 2003. That was my favorite time, because everybody was eating and getting acclaim for it.
Right. You know what's crazy? Cause we was talking, I was thinking about Flip too. When Flip signed like in the early 2000s, he was one of the first people to get that big deal like that. I've been seeing you and Flip, y'all been mobbing heavy lately. What's the connection with you and Flip, the way y'all doing a lot of things lately? I've been seeing y'all doing it.
Did you freestyle for 7 days straight? Yeah, I did that. Hey, look, normally I would be like, this nigga talk too much. But when you doing some shit like that,
shows and sets together, songs, and really on some serious business together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one thing about Flip, man, I always rock with Flip, but Flip got to a point in his, I ain't gonna say in his career, but I mean, Flip got to a point in his life where he started noticing why I rap the things that I rap. Like a lot of the times fans will come up and they'll be like, man, I started listening to you when I was young and I ain't like none of that shit. But as I got older, I was like, now I understand. They was like, this nigga was a grown kid the whole time. This nigga was, I had, that button disease or something. And the thing with Flip had to tell me, the Benjamin joint. I had the Benjamin joint. But Flip was like, bro, I didn't realize what you were saying was so close to home until it started happening with the people around me.
Right.
So once Flip started to distance himself from all of that, he would hit me more and be like, bro, I understand. Then he gave me his album one day and he had a song on there where he was telling me on the album, he was like, man, I finally understand why Road Rock wasn't deep.
Right.
I finally understand why this, why the man said he want to be in a car with one seat.
Right.
And that kind of brought us together with conversations more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Kings of the South Volume 2, doing shows together. He ain't got nothing shaking. He pull up to the crib, we gonna go up there and cut the studio on. Or just sit downstairs in the kitchen with the private chef and just sit down there and just talk about, man, where we came from and look where we at type stuff.
Man, I love that, man. Because Flip always, in my eyes, he was just always a master marketer.
Yeah.
Flip know how to promote and market himself. He know how to brand himself, and he just seemed to naturally have that. And I think that combination of you and him, it meshes so good because he's more outgoing, you more introverted, but contrasts have always been the best balance in hip hop to me. Not saying y'all in a group, but it looked good when I saw the product out there on the stage, and just, even in the videos, the songs y'all did and all that. It just a cool look, man. If you ain't got no more questions, man,
I got some more. I was gonna ask, Where did the relationship with you and Isaiah Carey come from? Because everybody, like, if you don't see him, if you see him from the outside looking in, you be like, huh? But then everybody has a relationship, and everybody says that he's way cooler.
Isaiah, man, like Isaiah, like us.
Yeah.
I seen that clip where that bug flew on there.
Yeah.
I knew he was like us when I saw that.
Yeah.
What really happened on that Thursday here at Augusta High School that led to Chris Wood's death? The fuck is that? Shit! I'm dying in this fucking country ass fucked up town. Shit flying in my mouth. The fuck? I can't see pollen. Let's get the fuck out of this country, motherfucker. I can't see me.
Yeah, he definitely just got that. Yeah. But I think I really started messing with Isaiah more through Big Angry, through my lawyer.
Okay.
Like, cause they were already hanging. Like, by the time I met Big Angry, I was in New York, 2015, I believe. Whenever the dude went crazy on the police, shooting out the police in Dallas, that night, that night was the night I met Big Angry. I'm out there in New York messing with Mike Dean. Mike Dean introduced me to Big Angry. He was like, yeah, man, I'm a judge in, South Houston. You ever need a judge? And, so I met Big Angry that way. And we did No Justice, No Peace that night. Ended up being on the front page of Title. Jay-Z was like, yeah, I'm putting this on the front page, because Mike Dean, he know everybody. And by the time I got back, Angry was like, yeah, man, let's do lunch. So I pull up, he'll pay for lunch 1 week, I'll pay for lunch the next week, and so on and so forth. And then he'll be like, yeah, man, I'll be kicking it with Bun B and Isaiah and all this and all that. So then he'll be like, pull up on me over here, and Isaiah will be there. Yeah. So now, Isaiah done, he interviewed me before, but it was like on the, how Isaiah is, like, he like Billy D or something, like he extra Billy D, like zero, we have to, and it's like, you want to be, like his voice make you want to just pay attention, you know what I'm saying, but like, it's the same voice after the cut, but he just, but he a real nigga though. It was the same voice after the cut, but he, you know what I'm saying? And we be, we'll just be kicking it somewhere, man. And he just always just with the same good positive energy, man. Yeah. He invite me somewhere, I invite him somewhere. He pull up, and we just have a good time. Yeah.
I always figure that, because I say it got to be something that you can connect with that'll make you feel that comfortable to go. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, with me, man, I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
If you make my spirit feel cool, then I mean, you make my spirit feel cool. We ain't never had nothing bad. And the thing about it, with his job, he supposed to have something negative to say all the time. Yeah. And even on certain situations that I won't really just bring all the way up and make everybody 100% abreast on, like he'd be like, hey, look, I gotta go get their side of the story. Yeah. But I'm not gonna bury you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And like and that's, on some
transparency.
Yeah. He like, I gotta do my job.
Yeah, exactly.
I have to do my job because this is big news.
Right. Yeah.
But like, I know we probably go be in the same place later. Yeah. So I ain't gonna bury you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? Yeah. And on that kind of note, I always wanted to see you give you the opportunity to respond to what people might be saying, or to about when you went to go talk to them. There's all kind of conversations and stuff in the street saying that this snitching, is this not snitching, or this road just being grown. What do you got to say to those people that that's saying stuff and such like that?
I ain't got shit to say to them.
There we go then.
Yeah.
No question about it. This is what I wanted to ask you before we go. We got the MoCity Don, the King of Ghetto Zero in the building, man. We ain't gonna hold him up too long. But I gotta ask you this on a light note. Mount Rushmore, Houston.
Oh yeah.
I have you face Screw, but I can't never just really lock in on that fourth face, you know, because there's 4 on Mount. When people try to put 9 people on Mount, I said Mount Rushmore. Who is your, like, are you good with, don't be modest, are you good with you, Face, and Screw so far? Them 3? Because I'm looking at history.
Nah.
Okay, now, I can't think of my 4th, so I'm going to hold it. I'm going to add murder. I might get some counseling for murder.
I'm gonna dip in Mo in there.
You gonna put Mo in as your, but the other 3 is just who your folk. We'll
Okay,
do
my
roll
phone.
that.
Okay, it'll be Face, it'll be Ro, it'll be you, it'll be Mo.
You can't be with 4. Yeah.
That's my phone.
Okay, you got 4 murder.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. Just the history, you know, I'm a Face dude.
Yeah.
Face is 1.
Yeah.
But the body of work, Ro done.
Well, you got 4.
He gonna be first. Yeah, but I'm just saying.
You going it all.
Yeah, my order be Ro,
Okay.
Face. Man.
See, I put Screw because of just his impact.
Well, what he brought to the table,
Yeah, it ain't gotta be a rapper, just that hip hop. Yeah.
And you, I mean, it's not nothing without you on.
I don't put myself.
Not saying
in
that
there,
because I'm
man.
your brother, but
Well, I don't put myself.
Well, you
But
don't
I
have to.
can't argue with your list. But okay, we'll let I guess go now.
I would have to say Scarface, you, Big Mello.
Hey, watch out.
Yeah.
Curveball.
Yeah.
Scarface, K-Rino, Big Mello, and to put some sauce on it, I got to say Pharaoh.
Oh man.
I thought I was gonna say Flea.
No, I would have. And see the thing about it, I would have said Fleet because that's my dog.
Yeah.
But like when I'm thinking of a rapper's perspective,
Yeah.
like the criteria I'm coming from, it would be either KB or Pharaoh. And the reason why I say the only reason why I didn't say KB is because I could only do 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But his uncanniness is unmatched.
Man, come on,
And that
real.
realness.
Energy.
Yeah, that energy.
Yeah. But when I thought about the just going at the drop of a dime and just like it had to be Scarface,
Narrow, man.
And Bird
K-Rino,
Boy,
Mello, and Pharaoh. Man.
I can't sell them all, dope.
And see, Mello, man, I always feel bad that we lost Mello right before this thing really took this Houston thing really took off, man. Cause I can just imagine Mello in the social media age, bro. You know how it was. You know,
Crazy.
I can just imagine Mello on Instagram and just
Mello break out singing.
man singing, beatboxing, rapping, man, just multi-time. Yeah, that brother, and that show how great he was in that short period of time, that impact that he still got on those who knew him, man. Well, let everybody know everything you got going on, my brother, and Instagram. I mean, you know, just whatever you got to say to close this out.
Yeah, man, y'all can follow me at Z_RO on Instagram and Threads. Same thing. I don't rock with the X no more. Twitter. Zero MoCity, you know what I'm saying? At Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple albums coming out. I got the Ghetto Gospel on the way. That's one record. Then after that I got God of War.
Dang.
Then I got Unappreciated.
Man, the titles.
And I bet y'all done.
Yeah, nah, they all in my. These joints is out in the phone right here. You know, with album covers.
Yeah.
You know,
Come on.
this the Ghetto Gospel coming out. Already in iTunes. Already, 17.
Come on, man.
So we Ghetto Gospel. Then we.
So they can sign up for that now
Then
and
we God of
pre-order.
War.
God of War. That's
I know you
the
see
one
that.
I like.
I'm very messy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just let you. That is somebody's paperwork right there. That is the.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So,
see that?
Fall back.
Yeah, I got to say that one.
God of War.
Yeah.
That title, man. That
Yeah.
title.
You know,
That's
And the
gonna.
third was the Unappreciated.
Yeah, Unappreciated. Yeah, and I made
By
this.
who? By who, man?
I mean, man, that's the cover, me and my mama right there.
Oh,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? Yeah, so yeah, man, you know, I'm looking at, you know, I'm miles I'm miles from where I started, but I'm miles from where I want to be.
Yeah.
So I'm not I mean, in the sense that I'm looking, the fans, but like I don't feel like nobody in my personal space.
I understand. Yeah, I get you. I get you. That's deep.
Yeah, but I got a lot. I got a Still Houston, which is STEELE, like Houston's hard. And we also are Still Houston. That's my compilation. I gotta get you on that.
Right. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Stay left.
Yeah, wrote the Van Drought, sings the blues. My R&B album. You know what I'm saying? I just got bodies of work, man. And I just put titles to them. But I mean, the Ghetto Gospel will be out shortly. I'm gonna drop my Still Shining video featuring Paul Wall and Mike D. That ought to be in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully Empire give me a date that I can let everybody know. But I mean, other than that, I'm just working, trying to stay out the way. I'm not trying to shake no hands. So, I mean, don't trip if I hit you with the 3 2. You know what I'm saying? The no fingerprints or the little head.
The little salute.
I got one more thing before you go. Y'all recently just broke the damn Houston internet. I just thought about that. Y'all broke the internet when you had threw a party for propane at your home.
Oh, I saw that. With
Man,
freestyle.
I wanted to tell you thank you for that, man, because it brought me back to when we was really getting down with the freestyling. Do you consider do that some more? Or, cause I know it seems like you're just growing, bro. Just in a good healthy mind. I remember one of the boys you saying there, like, I got niggas in the house. I don't even have niggas in the house.
Nah.
None of that no more.
Nah, I'm not. I don't. That ain't really. I mean, that was cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, that was. I mean, that wasn't my idea. That was Propane's idea because everybody was there. I was just doing something for Pro.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't. That ain't growth for me because I'd rather be paid for mine.
Yeah.
I don't like doing nothing for free.
Right.
So I mean, if I'm finna freestyle, we gonna drop the R out. We gonna do a freestyle. But I mean, it was a great moment.
Yeah.
But as you can see, that was a very large place we was in.
Yeah.
And I want to, if it was me, I'm gonna seal that. I'm gonna package that up and seal that.
That's that CEO
business.
There's too many hard hitters in that. You know, Sauce Walker, Propane, Mike D, me, Flip. Like it was definitely it was a great time. But I mean, I don't think I'm gonna do that no more.
Well, you know, sometimes you ain't gotta do it but once. We saw that's the city loves it.
Yeah, I love that, man. I ain't gonna lie, that brought back some great memories, man. I love that. Yeah.
Well, man, we appreciate you coming on, bro. You know, I mean, I thank you every time, man. And you know, I say this, I'm gonna say it again. Anything you need your big brother on, don't hesitate. You know, it's all I don't care if you picking up the trash that day. Hey, man, I need one more person to come help me grab these bags. I'm coming. You know, it's all love, man. So
and from another MoCity cat, man, we are so proud of you, big dog. Man, we're gonna continue to support you.
no question about
Whatever.
The one and only Zero in this thing, man. Underground Dialogue Podcast, your big brother K-Rino.
And your boy Keith Stowe.
Murder One back in the cut, man. Look like he about to pass out. I gotta get him home, man. I gotta get him home, man. You know, we'll catch y'all next week, man. Salute. What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino, and check this out, man. The Underground Dialogue Podcast is offering advertising opportunities, man. You can promote your business, you can promote your video, your song, whatever it is that you have, man. Reach out to us if you're interested in promoting on the Underground Dialogue Podcast. All you gotta do is email us at undergrounddialoguepodcast@gmail.com. Get it. And man, look, we got some merch that's gonna blow y'all mind. It's gonna blow y'all. When y'all see the merch, y'all gonna be wanting to just dive through the screen.
We got some coming for you, man. We building, man. We building. So watch that as we grow.
Already.
I wonder if they ready. They ain't ready to have this conversation. Or these kind of conversations. But guess what? We gonna have them anyway. Underground. Underground dialogue, we gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. Underground dialogue, we gon' tell the truth. We ain't scared like a lot of y'all. Matters who they are. Do we bow? Not at all. Dropping bombs on this wicked world, so it gotta fall. From the industry to the Oval Office, we expose the darkest motives of them all and disclose what the protocol is. Thinking and moving logical, stopping every maneuver possible, and apologizing for truth is not optional. We gon' help you with what you go through, reshape and mold you, and sweep over them weak lies they told you. If you living with no clue, we gon' deprogram the old you, and you get to keep your soul too.